Anywho.
And don't even check for himself.
I don't like how any of this feels.
It's okay. But I feel like I just want to say, I told you we're on the same vibe. We kind of coordinated without even knowing.
You spying on me?
No.
Yes, you are.
How?
Because you're spying on me. How did you know what I was wearing? I know you want to be like me.
Yup.
You heard that new Dirk and J. Cole song?
No.
Oh, that shit trash.
How's it go?
It's bad. It's not even that it's a bad song, it's that it's a bad song. Because they made it.
Because you don't like J. Cole?
No, it's about positivity.
You're whack, Greg.
It is Lil Durk.
Why can't Lil Durk be about positivity?
Well, since when?
So things change in people's lives. People evolve, Greg.
This is the nigga that made Back in Blood.
Okay. So you don't think people can evolve?
You can't go from Back in Blood to being super positive with kids in the video singing the chorus.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
Because that's like less than 18 months.
So 18 months can't change your life?
Sure. Whatever. That shit's weird to me.
I think that when you understand how music is so... this sounds crazy when I say this, but like... It's so influential that we don't realize sometimes the energy or even the words that we're taking in when we're saying these songs. And usually sometimes it's the words, but sometimes it's just the beat. Sometimes it's just the melody of the song that got you hooked. But you realize like the song is really toxic or really degrading or like not really saying anything. And you're just saying all these things like after this person. But then when you go into the idea of when someone wants to be positive or want to, like I'm living my best life with Cardi and Chance the Rapper. Mm-hmm. I like that song.
So it's like going...
I didn't hear the song, so I can't really comment like on the song.
When you hear it, knowing you'll go against the grain and say it's the greatest song ever.
Really?
Because
I want everyone to be great.
Probably. But it's like Uncle Luke going from Doodoo Brown to ABCs.
Doodoo Brown to A. And I can see
Don't stop, pop that pussy, let me see you, Doodoo Brown.
A, B, C, D. I said E. Why not? What's wrong with that?
No.
I don't think that everyone should be stunted because of the...
So what's the point of a brand?
Because I think that brands can evolve.
You wouldn't think a brand is confusing if 1 minute they talking about AR-15s and the next one, and then on the other side they talking about no more guns anybody? You wouldn't think that their brand is confusing?
No, I would think that their brand has evolved. Like now the thing is that you
think that it would be okay if let's say a company is against guns but is funded entirely by the AAR. AR? What are them niggas called?
I'm trying to get the words because it's not, because I feel like I think that's the AARP. That's the old people.
No, the niggas with the guns.
Okay, I feel like someone is saying it as we're...
Me too. I feel like it starts with... Is it an A? The NRA.
You're so good.
I said the AAR.
Yeah, you're still about... Yeah, no. Yeah, it is the NRA. Yes.
Yes, but yeah, it's like an organization saying that they're against guns and totally funded by the NRA.
Because they could have a clause in the idea that although they're against...
No, I'm not doing this with
It's the understanding, Greg. So you can't see that I can find it here, but you can't see why I didn't find it over there.
You're not getting...
Because I did not find it over there.
Nah, I'm not
until I found it.
Nope.
Okay.
Nah, I'm not rocking with you. That's yo, you are really too positive for life.
I wish, like, more. I want to get back to that, like, moment. I just put my hands in the air for people that don't watch us. I apologize. Like I like, because I'm trying to. I just don't see no reason to be upset about things. Like there was one thing that like, and I'm still kind of working through it now, but it was like you can't stress about things you can't change. Now, if you can change them, now this is a you problem and not a no one else's problem. But once you can't, you really got to let go and let God at this moment. You have to like still do what's good for you, and whatever will be, right? It's just that I think I just got into a place where there was a lot of things that were happening that no matter how hard I would have tried, it didn't change the outcome. So I felt like I had no control of anything that was happening. And I was like, what is really happening now? Like, are you really clearing the board for me to like start over again? And I'm okay with that, but why that way? But I get it, because I think sometimes you have to really get knocked down to really see where you need to be, because sometimes you get distracted about so many things in your life. And I think that when you want to be in your purpose, drastic things have to happen in order for you to really like move forward. Which, but shout outs to that. Banter, Greg.
Sure, she just tried to say somebody could be funded by the NRA and be against guns at the same time.
Because, okay, right? Because the idea of being against guns, there's levels to it, right? Because you understand that there are certain professions that will need guns. You can be against it, but you understand that there are certain professions.
Yeah, if you go, the NRA is anyone in America should be able to hold and own a gun.
Understood.
They don't care for registration.
Okay,
They
so
don't
I'm
care
not
about
okay
none
with
of
that.
Like, they just like give niggas guns
Okay.
because we deserve our guns.
All right, I understand that, Greg, and I don't agree with that at all, because I think that there should be levels of security with that. However, that is one thing that I do understand, which I'm not for, but we have been a country where, because there are states that have that right, that we don't get invaded, because there are people that will have arms in their houses. There's a lot of countries that don't have that ability.
Yes, people should be able to own guns. There's a healthy medium. There's no reason why assault rifles should be on the streets.
I understand that completely. I'm not telling you. I completely agree with you on
Like,
that.
I think anybody, if you want to own a pistol, cool. You want to collect revolvers? Be my guest. You want a shotgun because you go hunting? Sure.
Yeah, within the
as
state
long
of
as you're
Jersey.
properly registered.
Yeah.
And you go through the proper things to have your gun.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Nobody keep guns. Nobody, if you want a gun, you want a gun.
Okay.
But why the hell do you need an AR-15?
For sport.
What sport?
Sport shooting. Like, when I go to the shooting range, I would try AR-15. Will I take
It's
it
in a
home?
store.
No. It's not a store, it's a shop. But even with that being said, I've tried it. There's some people that
Why should
you just
anybody
said
be
collect.
allowed to just go online and buy an assault rifle?
I don't think that's the. I don't agree. I don't agree with that. I don't think
I
they
know, but
should.
I'm saying that's the, when you talk about gun control, that's the kind of gun control. I mean, like, take certain guns, like certain guns you just can't buy.
The idea that you could buy it online, period, I think is
That doesn't bother me.
okay. So
Because you could do mad verifications online. Like, technology has advanced so much that, like, you can, let's say, we got to be able to video chat you to verify who you are.
yeah, but that doesn't mean that you're the person that's actually still getting.
That's true. Well, unless you're really, really good, you know how to like do some
AI
imaging and shit. Yeah, sure. But you could fake IDs and do it in person too.
Yeah, but and I'm not telling you that you're wrong, but I think that anyone that, well, unless like they're really just trying to get rid of it, will be able to kind of use emotional intelligence when selling them. From my perspective, I think that like if you're around someone, you're like, you shouldn't get one. You look like a newbie, or you're a little off. Not this booth.
Yeah, you only got
But there are people that don't care. But I'm just saying, like, that's a perspective too when you do it in person.
The world is run like Grand Theft Auto, it's a problem.
Low key, we're kind of getting there. We're already in a social media era. We can be tracked. We have we're able to do deliveries and we're able to track deliveries while we're doing it. Like literally we can do it in real time if we wanted to. We have Ring cameras. We literally have a world where we can track everything. We have Google Maps. You can look at any place that you want to.
That's how I find addresses.
And houses. And how they look like.
You want to do Google Earth? My nigga.
Hey.
Keep that little car running around. All right. Yo, whatever I'm drinking is really disgusting.
I'm so sorry, Greg, for your experience. But it's what you are because I know the taste of that, and that makes sense to me.
I usually drink this with ginger ale. I ain't have any. Or apple juice. Ooh, apple juice.
I think you should stock up on the little bottles of ginger ale. You don't even drink a lot. No, just for
Not for you. Just say it. Admit it. Admit it.
No, because then I'll just bring my own.
Admit it.
For us.
It's for you.
For us, Greg.
Banter. All right. So, banter question today is, how much would you spend on a meal?
It depends on the quality of food that it really depends on the type of time I'm on. It doesn't really matter. If I'm hungry, then I'm hungry, but my eyes are usually bigger than my stomach. That's first and foremost. However, but I don't mind spending money for good food and a good customer service and a good vibe and experience. I'm all for that. I will take those dollars out and I will even tip you on top of that because I'm okay with.
So for the perfect meal experience, whatever that is for you, what is the top dollar you'll pay? What's the most you'll pay?
Or what's by myself?
Yeah, by yourself, or some shit like, nah, I can't pay that much just for a fucking meal.
By myself, nobody's eating with me. Does drinks are included?
Whatever your perfect meal is.
Drinks are included. $250 keep coming in my head.
$250?
$250.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I think mine is like $150, $175.
Really? By yourself? Because I feel like you would have did a little bit more, but I think that I'm thinking of what I could have spent, but I wasn't by myself. And what I have spent, and I'm not by myself. But if I've been by myself,
yeah, I can't.
Does this include tip?
Sure.
Then like
no.
It don't include tip. Oh, because then I'm at 3.
Yeah, like 175. 175.
Because if I know I'm spending that amount of money, depending on like the experience that I've had, if not, then maybe 270. But like I can see that range. And it really depends on where I'm going. I'm not gonna do that at fast food restaurants. I'm not gonna do that at
What's the most you ever spend on Uber Eats by yourself?
By myself, I told you like my eyes are bigger than my stomach. Maybe like, but it has like delivery fees and all that other stuff. Like maybe $70.
Yo, for me it's like 72.
Yeah, we're in the same boat.
Yo, okay. Dead ass.
I'm with it.
I ain't gonna ask what you. I'm not gonna do that because I never have to answer that question myself. So, yo.
Usually when it's that, for me, it's there's a place that like I really want, or it's a meal. It's not fast food. I'm not spending. I won't ever do that.
Oh, see, that's where you and I differ.
Yeah, but that's where we differ. Yeah, but we have a different intake when it comes to certain foods. So
for me, it's if I can't make a decision and everything looks good.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that's why it comes to entrees for me. I'm not doing that because the thing is that I know for me,
no matter where it's from,
if it's a fast food, for sure, I'm not gonna eat it the next day. I'm not gonna be able to eat it the next day. When I try to eat it the next day, it's gonna fuck up my stomach. So I'm like, I just have to let that go. I have to be responsible in the idea of what you're actually going to eat this evening, what you're gonna leave for what you think tomorrow, and now the money that you wasted on the things that you thought you was gonna eat tomorrow, and that's not it.
But it's also just like, think about ordering from like an Applebee's or TGI Friday.
Yeah,
you get, see, this is some fat nigga shit.
Okay,
but you get 2 entrees. you at $30. No, you probably at like $40. And then if you feeling real, you like, I want an appetizer too.
Wait, and where's this place at?
I said like Applebee's.
No, I will never go over that at Applebee's unless.
If you
and I'm not ordering Applebee's. I hate
want.
ordering Applebee's. If I'm not there to actually eat the food, it's never good to me. I'm not having a great experience.
TGI Fridays.
I don't. And any of those places is not good to order the food. Like it's just best to go there and eat it. Enjoy it, tip the waitresses, they love it, and just eat the food when it's ready for you. Not when you gotta wait for the driver. Driver gotta go in traffic, wait for your food. Now it's cold, you getting ready, you waiting outside. Hey, it's me, did you get it? Now it's all starting to get cold. It's a little lukewarm, it's not even fresh. If you got fries, it's not right. It's just not okay, Greg. It just be throwing me off. I'm just like, why am I here? I wasted it.
I was just giving an example.
I could have gave it back at whatever these places is if they was like that. I'm sorry, Greg. I'm sorry.
Don't.
I'm sorry, Greg.
Y'all heard.
No. Let's go back.
Don't order from these places.
I think you should eat there. I mean, you know what? If you have the proper amenities to reheat and make your experience the same way that it would be if you
can't ever reheat French fries.
It's just not the same. Well, it depends on how you do it. Anne actually has. Sorry, Anne. Well, yeah, I'm calling Anne. Anne, shout out to you. She actually showed me how to do it, depending on the restaurant and fry. Because sometimes you gotta let it go because it's processed. It's built to last, and it's like that's not okay. So you gotta let that go.
McDonald's, you can't never reheat McDonald's fries.
It's not the same.
It's not, and they know they've crafted the perfect French fry.
I don't know because if you know, because I'm gonna tell you who has crafted the perfect French fry, and this is crazy. There's a chicken spot, by Sacred Heart in Jersey City. Who is that chicken spot? It's across the street from Carmen's. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, those fries, you can reheat them. They actually tell you how long to reheat them, and they will be how you want them to be. Those are the best fries. Those are the only fries that you're able to reheat after, like.
You mean to tell me the niggas told you how to reheat the fries?
Yeah, it tells you, like, there's like a little sign. It was like, just put it in the microwave for blah, 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 and it came back, like, and the thing is obviously, like, not after, like, 3 days, you gotta let that go. But if it was, like, that same day, like, it was so good. It was that. Do you know the name of that chicken spot?
No, but it's no more because they're condos now.
Really? Damn.
Knock that shit down.
By when? By Wilkinson? Mm-hmm. By Sacred Heart? Mm-hmm. Is Sacred Heart still there? Mm-hmm. Then there's condos? Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Didn't they have a whole... You know what? They're just trying to recreate a new memory. Shout out to that. I just want to say for those people moving over there, shit got real over there. It got real over there. But shout out to you. Gentrification is real. You want to move on, Greg?
I'm going to go ahead and start the show.
What happened? That was off?
No, because I was about to say something real wrong. You want to talk about being canceled? Oof, we would have been like, they were like, sorry for
editing is key.
2004.
We're in 2023, Greg.
And I ain't gonna mess up no more.
I'm screaming.
This year. That nigga went from that to singing gospel music.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what if your soul is calling to that, why not?
Hey, yo, Ruben Stutter, what you doing right now, bro?
Oh, Google. Sorry, that was rude.
You said Google him? Mm-hmm. I'm not Googling Ruben Stutter.
I figured that too.
I wonder if he had a stutter.
What was that noise?
Well, I'm just saying that you have either underestimated the thought process of this woman.
You don't think I prepared?
This is too much.
This is you do it every week, bro.
I'm ready.
The gist of this conversation is that I'm right and y'all wrong.
Gigi. Look at you. Drunk water.
It's the water.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome everyone to Convo 115 of Just a Conversation with Greg and Gigi. I am the person that talks first. G-R. And I am joined by my sister
Gigi.
How you doing?
Sorry, Greg. I was trying to turn my... I feel like people tend to call sometimes.
That's because you got that damn case like you got 15 kids.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'm really like sometimes clumsy, so I pay too much for the phone, so let me be great. Hi everyone. Greg.
Gigi.
Greg, you know what? I'm okay. I feel like no, at the last episode I was amazing, so
You feel like $1 million?
I want to say that this week for me definitely was a great time to speak to some individuals that I haven't spoken to, where I feel like we either have kind of ended in some turmoil or have like some unresolved issues, or we haven't spoke about anything, aka the trip, you guys. And I'm happy that I found some resolution, and like I'm really like, and not saying that I was carrying it as baggage, because I was really just gonna let it go. At this point in time, I had to let go and let God at this point. But I also realized that to not communicate and allow someone to understand how they have affected me, or even allow them to tell me how I've affected them, kind of negates the whole idea of me trying to move forward, because now there's just this angst and we both may not know why, right? Mm-hmm. Or we just wanted to kind of not let karma take its course. You know, sometimes you just have to put the ego aside and understand that there may have times that you need to hold yourself accountable for certain things you may have done, said, or made someone feel. But at the same time, you gonna feel how you gonna feel. And if it don't make sense to me, it sounds like a you problem. However, if it does make sense to me, I definitely will take accountability. And it was definitely some weight off of my shoulders, and I felt more present now with the people that I kept around me, because I was just like, I'm no longer not gonna ghost people. I'm really good at blocking, and I'm really good at ghosting. And I'm just in a place where now I don't need to ghost you. I need you to know that either I want you to continue to be in my life and I'm going to create boundaries, or I don't think you being in my life is no longer conducive, but I think that you should go be great. And not in a malicious way, but in a way where, you know, people are in our lives for a reason, season, and a lifetime. And sometimes you have outgrown that situation. You have, you know, served its purpose, and it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means like this wasn't it. So go be great. So that's just have been my week in a nutshell, without telling y'all all my details. I have sun on my face, probably just braids. But yeah.
So please.
It was great.
Please.
What else? My goddaughter is graduating. I found it. Tomorrow. I'm really excited. Shout outs to you, Tiffany. She's really, really smart. She cute. She pretty. And she's really like, she doesn't like a lot of things. Always be wanting to spoil her, and she just be mad chill. So shout outs to you. But that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm going to be going to her graduation. Definitely got to go pick up some flowers for her, and a balloon. I feel like that's going to be a thing. How are you, Greg?
I'm chilling. Can't complain. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna save that for my new dialogue, so I'm good.
Shout outs to Leah.
I just be having long diatribes like you do of your week. What happened?
Oh, I forgot that we're in. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm gonna drink some. So I was like, I don't hear any music, but I also
wow.
I was looking for it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You want to jump some topics?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. It's me or you. It actually could go either way today.
You, because I'm still the idea that you okay.
I'm still thinking about that. Yours too.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't got.
Let's do 3.
Please.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I was like, Because I was thinking, I was like, and I was like, this is a moment to kind of reflect.
All right, y'all. We're gonna switch gears a little bit.
Let's do it.
Welcome to relationship advice.
Not from Greg. Just kidding.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't take my relationship.
You know what?
advice.
You should. You know, he's the marrying type. Listen to him. I'm the person that should be married to, but you know, I am the marrying type too. You know what? Continue, Greg. Because then now I feel like you have like someone snapping in the background, and you're about to.
I wish we had like a bass player,
No, you
like
don't.
a cello player.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because there's gonna be no. No, you don't. No.
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 All right. So, topic number 1.
Okay.
Today.
All right.
What do you think you bring best to the table in a relationship? That's how I phrased it. I think it makes sense.
That's not how you phrased it before. It sounded different.
Or why should someone want to be in a relationship with you?
That's why I need to write things down.
You're probably right, but I like the way I said it the first time.
I did. It was really, really nice. You mean like right in this moment?
Yeah.
That's because that's the only thing you remember.
No, but that sounds way better. That sounded bad intelligent.
No, I thought what you said before, like it, and you had like the 2-parter already. Like it definitely sounded unfolded.
Because you get the answer.
I apologize. We're doing too much. You're doing too much. So
how?
let's do it one more time because we're letting them know.
How you start with we to just me? That's fucked up, bro.
Okay. Do the question again. I'm sorry, Greg. Let's start over.
I was saying what is the best thing you bring to a relationship?
Got it. Because you said the table, and I don't care for that table stuff. But that's
a different type of question to you.
Yeah, because why is a relationship a table?
Because you put stuff on top of the table.
Oh, okay. Where you get your tables from?
IKEA.
Okay, so you compare your tables to the women that you want to be with. You don't want an IKEA woman, do you?
Their furniture lasts pretty long. We pay for the expensive shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
It'd be the cheap shit that break fast.
Okay.
I had an IKEA bed. That shit broke.
All right, because now, Greg, I'm definitely stalling because I'm thinking about your question, which is so crazy because whatever, and I still didn't kind of let it. Even the question that I asked you, I was like, but I feel like I know these.
And she still stalling. I'll answer the question first.
Okay.
I think one of my best qualities, is that I think I'm a good cheerleader. Like I'm a good support system. Like
you just said on an episode not too long ago that
last week I don't support people, and I totally took it back. I support things.
He is running it back already. Literally, like you guys can go. It's fresh episodes. These are fresh. Actually, we have visuals on it too. So if you are listening to us and you're like, "Ooh, what?" You just go back and start looking. Look at what he said.
If you know in the context of what I was saying, that was that I'll be telling myself that I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. Like,
hey,
Greg, you ain't gonna do that shit.
I'm gonna do that. Oh, self be like, yes, you are, Greg.
Anyway, like I was saying, I think in a relationship,
I'm so happy this is documented. Like,
what are you talking about?
I cannot wait. Like anybody
she
that's
is
doing
stalling because she still don't have an answer.
Because I feel like you low-key kind of took my answer, but it's not because I'm not gonna say a cheerleader at all. Like I don't think that.
You say go be great to everybody. I don't. But if I'm in a relationship with you, you got I'm gonna support you, ride or die, no matter what you want to do. We gonna figure it out together.
Yes.
So what's yours?
I think that you mistaken the idea that I want everyone to be great because obviously that's who I am. But when I am in a relationship and I'm locked in, the support and even the things that I do are different. So I think what I would say that I do is I allow my person to feel like they always have a sense of home with me. I realize that, like, even now in our day and age, where like everywhere where we stay, like it's not always permanent. Like we could move at any time, and so sometimes it's not really where you are that's home. It's sometimes who you're with that's home. And I think that's what I always bring to any relationship is that, like, I allow my partner to have this sense of security within me, that if they need to be down or be happy or be sad, down and sad are the same thing, but or just anything, that they feel like that I'm that space for them to have that in. And I think that no matter the financial, no matter the look, I think having someone like that, to know that no matter where you are, whether you're inside or outside, you have home with you, well, is dope. Well, I guess I'm talking about me, B&B, but yeah, that's what I'll say.
So
I'm also positive too, but Greg is a cheerleader and he supports people now, so vote for Greg. 2020.
Shut up, because it's not what I'm. Yo, you gonna stop it? You gonna stop mincing my words?
It's recorded.
Yes, if you go to the recording, you can even listen to in the context of which I said it.
What'd you say?
I said I don't support people. That's not what I meant to say. I don't support things.
So now let's be clear. He is reiterating what he said and then reiterating what he said. So I support everything you said, Greg.
No, exactly what I just said is what I said on the pod.
And I said, okay, I'm with you.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm not. What you want me to do now? You want a cookie? I'm sorry, Greg. That was an asshole. I was an asshole.
Wow.
But you look like you want a cookie right now.
I don't want no damn cookie.
Oh, my bad. You got it already. Ba-da-ba-bum. Sorry. Moving on.
Yo, something wrong with you.
In all the right ways.
I was about to say something real wrong. What is the worst thing you bring to a relationship?
Perspective. Because I'm going to tell you that this shit, if it quack like a duck and it sound like a duck, and you tell me that's Aflac, we're going to have a problem.
But perspective is perspective, isn't it?
Understood.
It's pretty good.
Oh, Greg.
No, it was just for me. You didn't have to join. Thank you very much. I didn't care what you thought in that moment.
Usually I'm with you, Greg, and I was like,
because what I was getting at was like your perspective. You think you bringing your perspective into the relationship is the worst thing you do?
no, that's not. I actually, well, sometimes, no. You know that. Sorry.
Oh!
I'm sorry because I think my perspective is amazing, actually. Greg, relax. And my thing is that it's through experience that my perspective has grown and evolved. Evolution is
just
the thing.
Like your brand can evolve.
Your brand can evolve. Look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z has evolved. He can't. It's okay for him to do that, but it's not okay.
But evolving, you acting like when I don't want to go back to this conversation, but we
don't have to.
It's not the fact that people's brand can evolve. Yes, Apple started out as a music company. Not a music company. Well, they started as a computer company. They expanded to music, and then they took over the music, and now they expanded to technology in general. I get it, but it's still all technology. It'd be something completely different if Apple started out as a meat packing company, and then when you say evolving their brand, if you tell me evolving their brand is to them then going to say we don't support we're with PETA.
I understand what you're saying.
That's not evolving. That's confusing.
I understand what you're saying. But we also understand that those are corporations that actually do that. There's definitely corporations that have the antidote and they have what they can.
Yes, that's how you make money.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like there has to be one for the other anyway. But let's not change. Let's change the course because now we're about to go into my topic and I'm not sure why we're here. But
because you said
no. I know why we're here. I'm saying let's move forward from there because now we're going back to not even banter. We're going into my topic. Or do you have anything else to say about... Oh, no. What are yours? I'm sorry, Greg.
No, wait. We still need to unpack yours.
Wait, what is mine? Oh, I said perspective and I said never mind. Okay. What I think mine is... What's the worst thing that I can... What's the question?
What's the worst thing you think you bring into a relationship?
The worst thing that I can bring into a relationship.
It's not her perspective.
It's not my perspective. It's
because her perspective is amazing.
Yes, it is. Relax, Craig.
Just repeat what you said.
What I can say is the worst thing. I don't think that was a good answer that I thought about in my head just now. Greg, you gotta go because I don't know.
All right. So for me, I think it is. I'm gonna put this at the top thing because everything else falls underneath it. But I don't like when my spouse is mad at me, and because of that, it's like I become very confrontational. Like, we're gonna talk about this now. We're gonna have a resolution about this now because you can't be mad at me no more.
Oh, you don't let someone simmer.
No.
You want to deal with the fire. You want to put it out. You want to take out the fire extinguisher and put it out. You don't want it to just pour some water on it.
We don't need to let this linger.
Okay, sometimes you gotta let people come to you too. Sometimes, but I understand what you're saying.
That's the difficult.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. Sometimes that's probably my opposite. Is that I allow too much time for someone to do that. But that's that. Not what I thought about either, but I can understand that because I know your personality. That there's so many things going on in your life, just in the different hats that you have as who you are. That when there are little kind of bumps or little things popping up like that. I don't want to say distractions, but things that can. They become distractions because once one thing is off, it can throw off. It's like a domino effect for you. Mm-hmm. So you need to kind of resolve this so you can kind of move forward. Because if not, you kind of linger in that space and then they kind of carry it through all the different facets of the different hats. I understand that with you. That's why you like resolution. Like, you can fix it. And if you can't fix it, you're just going to say fuck it and get a new one. Just kidding. He'll work. Working on it.
Something is wrong with you.
It's okay. But okay. So the worst thing for me, I keep finding I'm like that person at the interview that keep giving you good things that are not bad. Like, what are your worst traits? Like, my perspective, and I understand things too much. Okay, this is gonna be a lot, but I think that because I become someone's home, I believe that I understand this person to a T. So I think my worst trait is that I now then start predicting or already understanding the moves of something that I've already known. Like, I'm really good at reading people and what their reactions will be. Like, I feel like there are people that talk to me, I'm like, this person is going to do this because you did X, Y, and Z. And that usually follows suit. You can't tell me that I haven't been wrong, Greg.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
At one point, Greg, we were able to have conversations about relationships. Do you know that? And you actually listened, and you sometimes I don't know if all the time, but understood and took in my advice or perspectives. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to say to you, Greg. So do you agree or not agree?
For sure, but that's not what you said. That's not what I said.
What I understood. What did you get?
That when you are, the worst thing that you bring into a relationship is that you feel like because you're in this relationship, you know the person to it, like you said, to a T. Like you could predict their moves.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean that I'm always right. No, but what I'm saying is because my example was usually if I tell someone certain things or perspectives or actions will happen, it usually does.
Oh, okay.
Right, and so then that's why I was giving you that example. And going back to, because I believe that and because things I've said has actually happened, when I'm in those relationships and I'm locked in, I automatically, like, I don't want to say
romantic relationship.
Yeah, obviously romantic relationships. I don't. No, I got to clock my friends too. Like once I know someone, and I know how they're going to respond or not going to respond. And I feel like you understand that too. Like especially with us, like you can hear my voice and you can see if I'm fucking with today or today needs to go fuck away. Mm-hmm. You already have that perspective with me, and I can say the same thing with you if I hear the tone of voice. So it's just about the time that you spend with someone. Mm-hmm. But to go back to the worst trait is that's what I think has been the downfall of the relationships that has ended for me was we were so in tune with each other, finishing each other's sentences and things like that. So that when it started getting bad and to the point where I wasn't allowing conversation because I already knew how the conversation was going to go. I know what you was going to say. I've done this already. Like I hear this already. So I'm answering for you. So I'm no longer allowing the person to speak, and I'm now no longer allowing the person to actually respond either in a different way or giving me their perspective because I've already found this resolution in that conversation. Okay. I feel like I'm getting better at that because although I may have this idea, I do allow the person or individual in my life to speak their piece, and if I fuck with it, I fuck with it. If I don't, I'm cursing today. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm with it, I'm with it, and if I'm not, I will question it. But that was one of a worst trait for me was that I would feel like I was so in tune that I knew you so much that I already know what you about to do. And so I no longer allowed you to get better or give me your actual response because I've
take away the surprise of relationships.
But these were like, and obviously not the greatest moments. So this wasn't always in the great times. The great times, I'm surprised. Like, look at this. Hey, me. But it was like the bad times, like, I've done this already. I know how this is going to go. You're going to say this. This is what you're thinking. And it's like, how you going to tell me what I'm thinking? Because I know you. And it's like, but no. I could have been thinking about that yesterday, but I'm not thinking about that right now. And I don't think that's okay.
So is that a relationship that you even want to be in? Because from what I'm taking from it is like, if you want to be with this person, you're not trying to figure them out. Like, you're not trying to...
no, I want to live in my person's skin. Listen, my person is like...
No, hold on. Let me finish. Okay. Like, you are hoping for the surprise. Like, you going to do something new to surprise me every day. Like, you ever hear those people that be like, every day you give me a new reason to love you?
Sure.
Right? I feel like if you're not... If you're, like you were saying, like you feel like you know this person already, you know their moves, you know what's going to happen next, why would you want to be in that type of relationship? So it's questioning, like, do you even want to be in that relationship?
Yes, because
there's no surprise there anymore. That's stale.
But I'm talking about those are in the bad times. This is not in the good times. In good times, I'm being surprised. That's what I'm responding to. So yes, but the thing is that's my person. I want my person to know me. I want them to understand when they hear my voice, when they see my face, they understand they have this emotional intelligence with me that they can read my body language. So I want the same thing for them. Like, they don't always have to tell me that they had a bad day. I can tell, I can feel. I know that they may not have a good day. Do they want to talk about it? Maybe not. But that doesn't take away the idea that I want to be there for them and I want that reciprocated. So my thing is that I got a little. When I'm hurt, I don't do well. Like I'm really like aim to kill. Like I I can't see gray area. I'm either on go or I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna take the L. And so when I'm on go, it's like I don't. The words. I'm sorry, my ear started itching. I lost the words I was saying. Greg, do you know where I was at?
When you was on go.
Oh, that I say exactly how I feel or when I want to feel, and so it doesn't take away that if I wasn't on go and I just allowed the bullshit or the fuckery to happen.
No, it's your. I think it's levels to knowing your person, right? Like, of course, you want to be with someone who knows, who can look at you and say something is wrong, or
Yes.
understand your mannerisms.
Yeah.
I get that. Who
Emotional
doesn't want
intelligence,
that?
Greg.
But you still want some surprise.
That's the good part. Of course, there's going to be surprise. Obviously, I think that your person should evolve just like you should evolve. Like, you should see something new in the person. It shouldn't be the same thing all the time. And even if it is, that's the familiarity in the attraction that you have with them. Yes. I get that.
So, but and to your example, to your thing about the thing that you bring, or that you think that you bring, that's the worst quality or whatever.
Yeah.
If you are trying to figure your person out, or if you figured your person out and you know their next move, you know how they're going to think in this situation, or you just know you could predict the future of the person, why would you want to be with somebody like that?
Because the problem is that I never allowed them to be anything different than I accepted them to be. And that's the worst part about it, is that they could have, at any point in time, they could have shown me something different, and I never allowed them to be that person. So who are they to be something different if I've already told them who they are? That's the problem. The problem isn't that.
And to that, I'm saying you didn't really want to be in that relationship.
No, like it's trauma that I haven't healed from. If there is something has happened between us, and now we have an issue.
So if you got in a relationship today, you wouldn't do that?
I wouldn't do what?
What you saying that this is the worst thing you bring into a relationship?
No, I will have my moments, and I will share with my friends my moments. But when it actually comes to my partner, I definitely need to allow them to vocalize whatever standing that they are. Give them that opportunity. Mm-hmm. Now, if it smell like shit, then I'm gonna tell them that it's. But if it doesn't, then I'm gonna understand. And I'm fighting with it now because, again, I have this. You know what? Wouldn't that make sense to you now? Understanding my personality and how you could see me be that person, but also understand that I can find understanding. But
that's why I was so surprised about it.
Yes, because when you are spending time with someone for so long, you understand certain patterns, certain things that they do. So when things change up, especially as a Scorpio, I don't do well with change. Okay. And so, not saying I automatically go on the dark end, but I've kind of studied you already. It's like you watching a game and you understand that there's going to be players that's going to hit certain shots, and there's going to be players that are going to hit. They're not going to hit certain shots because you've watched them play in games. Now, when you see your star players start missing shots, are they missing shots on purpose? Or are they missing shots because they don't got it today?
Well, star player, you answer that question.
I'm just saying.
Well, next topic.
Yeah, see, I feel like we are. This is a very intense episode today. Okay, so the topic for tonight, because we're gonna keep it
relationships.
You know, sometimes you should let me say things. You know,
you was taking too long.
I wanted to let the finish, and then okay. What are your top 3 things you value in a partner?
Are we ping ponging it, or
let's ping pong it? Because I'll be like,
what do I value? Not what my partner needs to have, but just what I value about them.
What you value in a partner, period.
A logical point of view.
Not emotional.
Yeah.
I was gonna say some crazy shit. This is gonna be crazy. Give me enough dick, I'll be logical. Just kidding. Ba-da-ba-bop. Ba-da-ba-bop.
She dead ass.
I'm just kidding.
She need head to have a head.
Ba-da-ba-bop. It's okay. For me, ooh. Oh, you heard that, Greg?
No.
All right. This keeps popping into my head, and I don't know if I'm just like super horny or whatever, but it's like paternal instincts. Like, I love my dad. Like, I love my dad like so much, and so when I'm with a man, and if they do have children, or they aspire to have children, or they ever think about children, I just want to know that they want to be there for their kids as much as they want to have kids. Because that's how my dad made me feel. And so, like, that's something that I would value in a man. Like, and granted, I am thinking about having children, but if I do, I do, and if I don't, my person will probably have children. And so if that is the case, then I need him to be the best father that he can be for his children. I don't want to be with somebody that I'm now looking at an idea that I was having their child that could have been me. Nah, I don't want that. So just knowing that, like, someone that wants to be like the best dad that they can be for their child, if or when they have children, that's something that I truly value.
Dope. Oh, my go. You got to be a doer.
A door?
A doer.
A doer? A doer. What? Okay, expand, Greg.
She said a fucking door. That's right, bitch. You better be open. And you better close. That's pretty good, though, when you think about it, right? No, a doer. Like,
Proactive.
Sure. I like the word doer.
It sounds like a door, but here we are.
I guess proactive or just active. Like, if you want something, get that shit.
Yeah.
If you want to do something, do that shit.
Do that shit.
Like, all that contemplating, I ain't got time for all that.
Sometimes it's just like,
especially like we could talk about it. If we talked about it, I don't want to keep talking about it.
I like talking about things, but I understand what you're saying, Greg.
Do that shit.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
Be a doer.
Yeah, stop talking about that shit. Just do it. Mm-hmm. You want to do it, then do it. We'll talk about it when you get back. Did you like it? Did you not like it? One. Look at you being great. Okay. The second thing that I value in an individual is
these notes.
That's 3. Relax, Greg.
Wow.
Shit. I feel like you just kind of threw me off. Hold on. 2. Relax, Greg. Stop. Just stop. I should have just wrote it down. I'm just better that way. Leadership.
There you go.
Leadership. A man that usually, like, people tend to follow or tend to look for guidance to.
Somebody you'll submit to?
Someone that I would, because I think I'm very dominant. I think that I have very dominant personality traits, and I will probably deal with the submissive from here and there, But I do want a man that I want to be submissive to. I like that. And
Not
so
in a sexual way. I'm talking about like in a mental way.
I'm talking about in all the ways. Because the thing is that like there's certain mindsets that you can be submissive in the bedroom, but you're still running the house. Like I want to be
Like the
able
white guys
to
that be like saying, "Call me bitch."
What? Say it again. Say it one more time, Greg. No, I didn't grasp the words because I can't. I don't
I
really.
said like the white guys who be in the bedroom saying, "Call me bitch."
There's a story about that I know about. We were never intimate, but this is when I knew that I needed. I may need to go into a venture. There's some weird guys out there, but that's not far fetched to me. To me, not to me.
Gigi paywall coming, y'all.
Yo, coming to a studio near you. I'm just kidding.
Y'all see children?
Y'all see children?
So you just kidding? I don't see no kids.
You stupid. It's still.
Oh, it's my go. So leadership.
You said leadership. Yeah. I feel like it was another word for me, but you kind of threw me off. So yeah.
You're born a black guy. The last thing that I value is a sense of style. If you could dress, if you could dress.
I want to do 5 now. But
if you can dress.
I like that too. That's probably one of my honorable mentions. But
you have been with somebody, you have been with people who can't dress.
He talking about you. That's not me. I didn't say it. That's yo. He talking about you. Look.
You too? Dang. I
don't even know.
I guess the clothes don't make the man for you, huh?
At that time. Moving on. Because I like that too. I like a person. But can we do 5 then?
You can do 5.
Okay. Well, okay. So then third for me is communication.
Okay.
I value communication because I think that like, you could look amazing and we could be the greatest leader, but if the greatest leaders are able to listen, the greatest leader are able to understand that they can't do everything on their own.
Further, willing to communicate, because you can know how to communicate and you can communicate, but people who are willing to even learn to communicate is even worse to me.
Yeah, but that's not what I value. So why would I want?
No, I'm saying for me, I'll take it a step further.
Okay, I respect that. So yeah, communication would be a value to me.
Communication, rule of the nation.
Yeah, because I think that if you could talk, if you're able to communicate, you can get through anything. Mm-hmm. Anything can be understood if you have the right mindset. Anything can be compromised if you have the right intentions. I just believe that you don't have to always assume if you have the lines of communication open when you're in a relationship. So, and I think a man that's willing to always, a man that is always willing to communicate, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, allows the individual that they're dealing with to make the decisions for them. It's no longer a burden on them anymore. I feel like if I'm able to tell you what's going on with me and you have made a decision where you want to stay, leave, or play the field, you have now allowed yourself to be in that space. But I've told you. Just as an example. I agree. So yeah, communication. 4. My 4 is like dressing good and smelling good.
My 4 is probably a faith background.
I love that. My 5 is a sense of humor. Like, we got to be able to laugh. You have to understand that life is not always going to be serious. And if it is, sometimes laughter is the best way to get through it. And being able to let loose and not always be the stand-up guy always. Like, you can get loose and it's okay. Like, I like that. I like that we can have inside jokes. I like that we can dance around and be goofy and like laugh like that. I feel like laughter will always allow a relationship to heal because you'll always find something to laugh about. I like that. So a sense of humor.
That's a good one. I would put that in mind, but my sense of humor is too dark, so I don't really know.
Man.
I would value if yours was dark, because then
I had a really, yeah.
I think my last one though is someone who takes care of themselves.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that.
Especially hygienically.
Yes, because a tasty penis is like, oh my gosh, it's like a trip to the candy store. Like, it's like a lollipop. You know, like the what is those lollipops called? Not the Jolly Ranchers. The what are the ones that have?
Please don't ever ask me what the name of a lollipop is again.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm talking about the one with the owl. What's the name of that?
One. What the who?
Yeah. What's the name of that?
A 3.
What's the name of that?
Blow pop.
No, that's not a blow pop. It's not.
That's still a funny ass name, a blow pop.
What's the name of that, Greg?
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a
Tootsie Pop?
Hey, I'm mad that I had to do all of that.
Oh my gosh, when I first was learning how to, you know what?
Whoa.
All right, we here now. I'll tell y'all.
Yo,
when I was first learning how to actually suck a penis,
because you say penis doesn't make it any better.
Doesn't matter, anyways, Greg. Just don't listen. So like when I was ready when I was learning how to suck a penis, like I have a very vivid imagination, you guys. But obviously, like I'm still kind of fresh in the game, so it's not like I was watching like porn and be like, oh, it's how to suck a dick. So I would like talk to myself when I was sucking the penis in my earlier age, and I would be like, suck it like you're getting to the center of the Tootsie Pop, and you just keep going. How many? And you just keep going, and you're like, I'm gonna get the Tootsie Roll. I'm gonna get a Tootsie Roll, and it hasn't failed me. I mean, I haven't had those thoughts in my mind anyway. I've evolved in that, but it has never failed. Yeah, it's like you have a goal. Okay, well, that's...
And this is watered down.
My bad. Because if you have a goal, you'll try to achieve it.
Oh, my God!
You got to achieve it to believe it. Okay. Oh, new dialogue now.
I wanna go!
Oh, wait. Honorable mentions. Some really, you want to know my body. Like, you want to know my body. Like, inside, outside, all around me. You understand when my pussy contracts on it. Like, you want to know all the ins and outs. You want to put your face inside of my vagina. Like, your whole... Sorry. I'm just saying like that's an honorable mention. I value that in an individual. Like, they want to be so inside my body that they want to just swim in there like they're Frank Ocean. I swim good. Ba-da-ba-bum. New dialogue, right?
All right. So, welcome to the end of the show. If you are still here,
I'm here.
Some of y'all nasty niggas go wash your hands.
It's okay.
Other people, please don't report us to the FCC.
We're fine. We didn't pass anything along.
Because remember, this is the watered down version.
Whatever. Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Pops.
Welcome to New Dialogue, where we discuss things
Tootsie
that we got interested in this past week. So, you got a new dialogue?
I don't like that Power took a hiatus, and then on top of that now their episodes leaked. Should just play the episodes at this point. There's no reason for you to take a break.
But there's a new episode tomorrow?
There is supposed to be an episode tomorrow, but the thing is that now that there has 9 and 10 have leaked already.
Oh, why people do that?
Exactly, but the problem is that they did it because they didn't want to wait because you wanted to skip a week, and at this point in time, which I understood because I feel like with the writers,
every season, I mean,
people didn't have time. They wanted to know what time it is.
You watched it?
No, I didn't watch it. I don't even. I don't. I want to say that I probably know how to access it, but I haven't because I actually want to watch it properly. Because when you watch it on the side, you might get a clip that you might talk too fast. It's just not right. But it's just like, why did you do that? But that's not my new dialogue, Greg. You can go first. I just wanted to say that's honorable mention. Go ahead, Greg.
Okay.
Yeah.
My new dialogue. If you got a problem with somebody, just talk directly to them.
Don't do third party. That's dumb. That's immature, and that's telling you that you're afraid, unaware, or don't respect the person to actually have the conversation about them, because the third party can communicate to them, to the other person, whatever they think they perceived from what you told them. This is now telephone. Yeah. So I'm going to hear what I heard and I'm going to reciprocate it to you. And sometimes that becomes a form of miscommunication where now what I wanted to say.
It is a form of miscommunication.
I totally agree with you. That almost happened to me. And I said, hell no, we won't go.
Just talk to the source.
Yes, because at this point in time, if you really have the problem and you feel like it's pertinent enough for you to have to talk about it to anybody, talk to the person you actually have the problem with. Because if you want to fix it, fix it. But if not, then go talk your shit over there.
Just go over there and be mad.
Honestly, if you don't want resolution, then that's on you. And that's, I respect that, because now you're only now just talking to other people because you want to vent about it. But if you are looking for resolution, it is best to talk to the source. Don't talk to anybody else about what you think or may not do, because don't be the version of me where I don't want to be, where you are expecting a response where you're not allowing the person to respond in a way in that situation, because they may have evolved in that situation as well and may have saw their wrongs as well. So allow that person to respond if you're looking for resolution.
Agreed.
Yes, I agree with that. There's a song that I've been playing. It's on a Bryson Tiller album. It's old, y'all. It's the anniversary album. But it's called Still Yours with Big Sean. Greg. That is my jam, Greg.
Is it now?
It is. It's my, obviously it's sampled. I don't want to say, what is this sampled by? It's like, all I see is your love. I love that song, Greg.
Yeah, Tiller. Don't play with it, don't be decided.
Okay, the sample's from Christopher Williams, All I See. He's from 1992, Uptown. He sampled this song, and it's just so good. I like it. That's I've been feeling. Oh, and Lovely Day. That's what I've been waking up. That's been my
Bill Withers? Bill Withers?
Yes, that's been my alarm clock now in the morning. Like, even if I'm not feeling it. And that's and you know how, like, because it starts off slow, so it's
when you wake up in the morning,
so, and it builds, so it makes you actually wake up to it. It's not like an automatic it's like a kind of dun dun dun.
Good song, yo.
Yes, it makes you feel like it's gonna be okay. Yeah, so that's my new dialogue.
I wake up to applauses.
And happy Mother's Day. I know this is after Mother's Day, but happy Mother's Day to the mothers. And yeah,
I wake up to applauses.
I like that, Greg. You know what? I believe that. You think
I'm joking?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know that.
That shit is definitely an applause every time I wake up. That shit make you feel like,
For me, is it? You want me to wake up? And this is what's happening because I'm waking up?
I got y'all.
I'll do it.
I got y'all.
I will wake up for you. Let's move on. You know what? That's it. We're here. Yo, it's been amazing. Thank you so much for making it this far with us.
Day.
You guys have been amazing. Greg, you want to let them know how they can find you and how they can find us?
You can find me. I am 5'10". I'm not gonna tell you my weight, but I'm always fly. And I look good sometimes, depending on the day. I get a haircut every 10 days. At Greg Nelson 26 on Instagram and Twitter, because my name is my brand. And follow the pod at JustAConvo_pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all those places.
Awesome. And thank you, my amazing individuals. You can find me on Twitter at GCarly7, and that's GQARLY and the number 7. If you forgot today, if someone didn't tell you today, if you realize that you are holding on to something with an individual in your life, let it out. It's 2023. We just got through COVID. Don't let that burden your soul. Like, let it out. Let the person know how you feel and whether you move on or you guys make a resolution. But don't hold on to it anymore. It's not even worth it.
Let that shit go.
Be greater, be better. So don't forget. Oh, that actually, because I said it didn't really work. But let's bring it back. Greg and I want you to go be great. Gigi.